Hello Dairy Today viewers, on behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart-Peterson, I'm Bob Devenport and this is your Dairy Week in Review for April 4th, 2014. So let's start out here by taking a look at where our CME dairy components settled at the conclusion of today's trade. It was a down week for cheese with blocks settling at $2.35 even, down 3.5 cents. Barrels settled at $2.22.5, down 6.5 cents. Cash butter finished lower as well at $1.97 even, down 3 cents. May whey finished at 65.35, up 1.85 cents. And May non-fat dry milk finished at $1.89.5, down about 4 3/4 cents on the week. Class 3 futures did finish up on the week overall here, with May settling at $21.96, up 32 cents. June finished at $20.56, up just 7 cents on the week. Our 2014 average, however, did sell off 7 cents this week and now comes in at $20.93. So let's get into what cash cheese looked like this week. As you can see right off the bat here on our weekly block barrel average chart, you can see that we did post our second down week in a row after posting a weekly bearish reversal here last week. It was a pretty supportive week to start out. However, we did find a lot of pressure here on Friday, as for the first time in several weeks, we finally saw some sellers step back into the blocks here. The blocks have been bid up fairly aggressively over the past several weeks with virtually no selling interest. However, today we saw just the opposite. There was some aggressive offering taking place in the blocks, which finished the day down 7 1/4 cents here. Now barrels were down just 1/2 cent, so it limited our losses on the block barrel average a little bit today. However, on the week overall, we did finish up 5 cents lower for the block barrel average. Now again, that's the second down week in a row, and if we continue to see that selling pressure here, we could see a little bit more room yet to move down towards that $2 a pound level. Is quite a possibility at this point. Now going over to Class 3 prices this week, and the chart that we just looked at, when we saw some solid weekly gains here for the May contract, you wouldn't guess it, but it was a very ugly end to the week here. Our second month contract, which is currently May, did finish up the day here, limit down 75 cents. We started out earlier here today, however, when those sellers jumped in cash cheese and the blocks were offered down 7 1/4 cents with no buyers stepping in. That sent Class 3 futures screaming lower, and this is actually the first limit down day we've seen in Class 3 since going all the way back to March of 2012. So it's been quite a while. We have gotten with a penny or two of a limit move, but we haven't really seen that limit down 75-cent move in quite some time. So that's where we finished up here today at $21.95, down 75 cents on the May contract. However, we did still salvage a 32-cent gain on the week overall, so things still are moving up overall here. However, if this is a signal to come, this 75-cent down day, if we continue to see some offering in cash again, that could continue to put quite a bit of pressure on Class 3 prices as well. So definitely need to watch out for how much we could be moving lower here in the future if we continue to see that selling pressure. So let's get into some fundamentals here. Something that continues to be pretty supportive for cheese prices and milk prices overall is monthly cheese production. We did receive our February cheese production numbers this week, and it showed that cheese production for February came in at 851 million pounds. That's actually down 0.6% from February of 2013. Now, as you can see on this chart, that's actually the first time that we've been down year over year, going all the way back to February of 2013 when we were down just a little bit from February of 2012. Now, from February 2014, we actually came in slightly below both 2012 and 2013 numbers. Now, we are down about 10% from January, but as you can see on the chart here, that's a pretty typical seasonal move lower, and we could expect to see cheese production start to rebound here during the month of March and then continue to come in at a higher level through really the end of the year here. So hopefully this probably was the lowest cheese production month we'll see in 2014. If it's not, then that surely will continue to support prices. Now, we also had our latest Fonterra Global Dairy Trade auction take place on Tuesday of this week, and that's starting to cause a little bit of concern because we're really starting to see those global prices take a hit here. Now, the Fonterra auction was lower for the 4th auction in a row this week, and again, those auctions are held every 2 weeks, so it's been down for quite a while now. However, we did see the biggest decline this week than we've seen in the past 4 auctions. that total price index was down 8.9%, and we're now at the lowest level that we've seen going back to February of 2013. Now, specifically in that Fonterra auction, we've also been seeing cheddar prices decline here. Now, we haven't been seeing cheddar cheese prices on Fonterra decline quite as much as we've seen that total trade index decline, but nevertheless, prices are coming down, which could put some pressure on our CME prices. So during the last auction here, Fonterra cheddar is priced at the equivalent of $2.01 a pound. That was down 3.5% from the prior auction. And with Fonterra cheddar price at $2.01 a pound, that puts CME cheddar at around a 28-cent premium to Fonterra cheddar. We were in over a 30-cent premium earlier this week, but with the sell-off here at the end of this week, we're down to about that 28-cent premium, which is a little bit of a warning sign because generally we're more in line with those prices, if not even a little bit below there. So the fact that we're at such a premium could put a little bit of pressure on export demand. So taking a look at the week ahead here, we're going to have another USDA report out on Wednesday of next week. That'll be that April supply and demand report, so tune into next week's video for a recap of that. That'll do it for us here today. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart-Peterson, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.